mildly irritated at each other when they're in groups of two. I learned so much about these characters. That's really fleshing them out. Without this episode, I never would have known that Lori wanted to keep her pregnancy a secret. I just thought that she took her pregnancy test alone in the last episode because she was shy. Wow, Rick is on the moral high ground and wants to keep searching for Sophia. I never would have known that. I'm learning so much about these characters. Me like you, but now me no like you. Me American media's depiction of woman. Me on period now, so me cause conflict with no require rational explanation. It sure is a convenient writing tool to have female cast members. Need some instant character conflict? Let's just have all the women be super irrational.
She's just a young woman and she's vulnerable and...
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Would Frank have really done a better job had he still been on the show? Well, there certainly wouldn't have been as much dicking around on the farm and doing nothing. Frank had mentioned he had plans to veer away from the comic book source material and come back to it. And before the budget cuts, he had plans to do a prequel episode featuring Dale, Amy, and Andrea on the wake of the outbreak. And I, for one, think it would have been cool to experience why these characters have such a bond throughout the rest of the show. In fact, you could say it would have made for some really interesting character development.
And there are dozens and dozens of amazing ideas just like that are now gone. He's like, look, you know, I think it'd be really cool to tell a prequel story about how Atlanta fell. Do Black Hawk Down, go for zombies. And your character will go through and you're a soldier and all these horrible things happen and the chain of command breaks down and eventually you have to take out your superior officer to save a bunch of people, and then eventually in the end you get bit. And then you're crawling, and he's pitching me this, and then